Welcome back. Live music, carnival rides, classic cars, even hot air balloons back in Kimberly this weekend for Paperfest. The free 4-day event is 100% volunteer run, with the proceeds going to support the local nonprofits that make the festival possible. 35 different local, regional, and national artists and bands are performing at Sunset Park across multiple stages. One of those bands is Tipsy Gypsy, one of the band members' grandmothers, coming out to show her support.
This was their dream, to come to be in Paperfest, so they have their foot in the door.
Food and beverage tents open back up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Paperfest wraps the following day, Sunday at 7 p.m.